Hey Paul, it's Brian Maxfield here with RentalTrax. Just figured I'd show you a video answering your questions instead of typing it all up in the email. So let's create the product first. First thing I want to do is go to products. I'm going to create a new category. This is the product grouping name, and we're going to call this the BOCA ticket printers. This is what you said you have 1,000 of. Then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to create a new product. This is my rental product. So the 4 different product types. I'm going to put it under the BOCA ticket printers right here, number 17. I can assign my taxes based on region and whatnot. The number, I would call it probably BOCA 555. And then the same thing here, I would call this BOCA-555. For the barcode, once again, we can make it, this is your generalizing barcode. So when they add to the order, you can scan the barcode for BOCA 555 right into here. So a couple of things you had asked about as well in terms of pricing. Price $11.50, so I can add the replacement price of $11.50 in here. My price to rent you said was $75 a month, so put that in here for the standard price. And what other information was in here? Oh, the individual purchase date has to go in as a note at the bottom. So purchased on 10/11/2010. My stock, we have 1,000 of these, right? The location, I can say they are in warehouse, section 3, aisle 5. The order text is where I'm going to say what it is. So I'm going to say BOCA ticket printer 555 series. Okay, so I put all my information in here. Then what I can do is come up to my serial numbers. And this is where I'm adding the serial numbers. And I think you mentioned that you've done this before. So let me copy this serial number. Move it over. So serial number A. And then I'll just change this by 1 digit so that I'm adding the pieces as needed. So you go through here, and once again we would upload this so you get 1,000 of them and not waste a lot of time. So let me save that product. And then I'm going to go through and make an order. So I'm going to click on new order here. It's an equipment rental, so I'll select my order type. Put in my customer. I'm doing this kind of fast because these videos can only be so long. And then I'm going to scroll down here. Let me set this to booked. So when I search here, I'm looking for BOCA 555 printer. That's the only thing that comes up. I see 1,000 of them because that's the piece that I have in here. If you had other versions of the BOCA printer like 559, BOCA 800 or whatever, they would show up as well. So I see my price, replacement price, and the stock. I don't see the serial numbers here because the salesperson, and when you're placing the order, you don't really know what serial numbers are out in the warehouse, and it really, you're just more or less concerned with getting them the printer that they want. So then I can come here and select that we're renting 3. My prices all adjust, and you can see it all happen over here. So let me go up to the top here. I'm going to click Save and Close. So what happens next is we want to check it out, right, and see the serial numbers. So when I go to this isn't active in your system yet, but we're going to work on that. I don't know why it's not. I apologize for the delay. I'm going to click on the In and Out tab. So I can see down here, this is the new equipment rental booking set to be checked out today. So when I click on the Checkout button, it pops up showing I need 3 BOCA printers, location, where they are. I've got my action icons to be able to download pieces from, total quantity that I have. And then what happens is if I start scanning serial numbers, you can see over here, this is the manual part I talked about, the drop down list. When I select it, I can see those serial numbers right here. But if I'm scanning them, then they're automatically going to be assigned. So I can say, I want that one, and you can see it uptick by 1, and I want that one, and upticks by 2. Then if I click complete checkout at this point, because that's all the pieces I pulled, here's where I get my notification saying it's only a partial checkout. So then I've got to go back in because it won't release the order until it's complete. Scan out the last one, it goes green. I complete the checkout. It's now moved over here waiting to be checked back in. When I check it back in, it's got my serial numbers listed. I don't know why it's duplicating them right here. That's something I will look at. That's just a bug. But you only have 3 pieces, so you can only scan in the 3 pieces. So when you start scanning them, I can check in that this piece is fine. Oh, it's because it's got the serial number and the barcode listed here. That's why. So I can fix that. So serial number, barcode. So I can scan in that one too is fine. This one is fine. And then we can say that this one was damaged by putting it under service return. Shows me all my pieces are now checked in, and I can complete the check-in. When you check something back into maintenance, it opens up a ticket giving you the replacement value of $11.50 for that item if you were to charge the client for that piece. But if you don't, so if you want to charge the client for it, you set the status to booked, and then you email it off to the client using the save an email button. For now, if I just want to put it into maintenance, I'm going to click on save and close. Maybe we have to change the printer spool or something like that. I can then look at my maintenance overview under the products heading, and I can see the BOCA printer is set for maintenance related to order 55. So if I wanted to change that, I could click on it, select the date that we were going to do the maintenance on, put any notes in I want, and save it, and it books it into future maintenance. So a lot of functionality around the serial numbers. I hope this video helps. I hope it makes it a little bit more clear. It was definitely kind of confusing. It's hard to hear it all over the phone, so I hope the video helps. Any questions, you can email us or give us a call. You know how to reach us. Just keep emailing us is probably the fastest way, because I'll be kind of traveling the next couple of days. So any questions, let me know, and I'd love to help. Thanks.